What's up, everybody? We're coming to you with another episode. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about E3. And then mainly, we're going to be talking about customizing kits, what we use to do them, and the basics. And lastly, we're going to do a little dedication to our, to the recently passed Adam West.
And unfortunately, folks, we're going to have to say goodbye to our cameraman. He's going away to college. He's leaving us. He graduated. Lucky son, SOB. He's going to be with all those college girls over there. That's why he's laughing in the background. But we will talk about him after that. So, going to E3, which was absolutely a flop this year.
It was completely.
Yeah.
Completely. My main concern of the E3 was the Xbox One X.
Yo, why are did they take a page out of Capcom? Like they just added a letter to everything. Oh no, but it's an acronym now. It's Xbox. It actually spells out Xbox. Xbox One X. Yeah, so it's actually, if you look at the first letter of each one, it's Xbox. Really, people? Really? That's what we're doing today?
No, but the Xbox One X honestly, it's a stupid concept. Me personally, first of all, I'm not spending $500 on a console. That's number one. Number two, it requires you to get a new TV. You have to have a 4K Ultra HD TV to play this console. This damn console. And the thing is, it's only gonna have exclusive games to the console.
No, wait. They're not gonna have that many exclusive games. Sony has more exclusive games.
Yeah.
So you have this OD powerful system with no games for it. That's like, I'm trying to keep it G-rated, but it's like having a big and not knowing how to, use it. So what's the purpose of that?
Exactly.
What is the whole purpose of that functionality? And then Sony comes out, well, we're going to come up with more VR games. We don't care about VR games. We want to see Final Fantasy VII. Kingdom Hearts 3. Where was that? I mean, granted, they did announce Kingdom Hearts 3, but where's the Final Fantasy VII remake?
First of all, what's not stopping them? They pushed it back. How many years?
Yo, by the time we get to play Kingdom Hearts 3 or Final Fantasy VII, our great grandkids are going to be able to play. It's going to be on PlayStation 8. So it's like, I can't take this anymore. Then you had, don't get me wrong, there was some great titles that came out, like The Last of Us. The Last of Us, the remake of Shadow of the Colossus, people.
Yes, got really hard for it.
Oh, yo, that I couldn't even hide my excitement when I saw that. I was like, "What? This is what we're doing today?"
I still have my original PS2 copy, by the way.
Yep. I didn't get the third one. I didn't get the PlayStation 3 one. I got the PS2 one. ICO remake one.
Oh, you mean the ICO? The ICO was basically the previous to Shadow of Colossus.
Right.
ICO was okay. Shadow of Colossus was godlike.
But
Shadow of Colossus was Zelda. The new
Death to Zelda.
no, not even that. It's what's the new Zelda game again?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. It's that, just better.
Listen, if Zelda and that came out at the same time,
Shadow of Colossus would have done better.
Just stabbed it in the heart and just let it go.
Or would have stabbed it in the eye like Shadow of Colossus does to some of the Colossus. So. Yeah.
It was like, you had that. You had, they announced the new Forza, which you're not a fan of Forza.
Nope.
I'm not too big of Forza, but I'm actually a big fan of Gran Turismo.
Which I'm happy about.
Gran Turismo Sport, which, because where I work, and I'm not going to tell you where, but we found out that the licensing in Gran Turismo actually goes into real life. So if you get your license in the game, you actually get your Europe license in Europe. I'm just gonna walk away and let you think about it.
But just don't attempt to drive over there with that license if you really don't know how to drive, because then you're a complete idiot.
Yeah. I'll be told Mario Kart like, what really won the show this year has to be the Switch.
That and Anthem.
Yeah.
Anthem is everywhere. It's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, it's on YouTube, it's every social media site you can think of. Anthem, right now, all I've been hearing today, and it's been kind of pissing me off, everybody's like, oh, Anthem, Destiny Killer, Destiny Killer. I'm a big Destiny fan. I like Bungie. I love Bungie. So, even though they screwed us over sometimes in the past, I'm sorry, Bungie, I have to acknowledge this. You don't fix the glitches, you fix what you think is wrong. You don't fix what we know is wrong.
That's why 343 Studios had to fix everything that they had to fuck.
Because I'm tired of Crota following me down the damn stairs. Pissing me off. And then we're facing Wrath. Oh, slam on his back. Oh, he sends you flying into the abyss. When there is no abyss, there's a wall. Why are you going through the wall?
And this is why I stopped playing Destiny.
But other than that, whatever.
Well, you know what? When Destiny first came out, I started playing. Then I stopped for a while. Then all of a sudden I came back and everybody looked like Naruto characters. Everybody was on fire. I was like, what the hell is going on here? And then everybody's dancing. I'm like...
Yeah, I got the Hotline Bling dance on my character.
Okay, that's enough.
And I got the Carlton. I made a video for it. I gotta find it and I'll put the link in the description. You just...
Okay. Okay. I'm just picturing you in your... I don't know why the thought of you in your underwear with Carlton just came into my head. Just
keep that to yourself.
Yes.
I don't need to know. It's flattering though. No. Thank you.
But it was kind of like the scene from Risky Business. What was it? Risky Business with Tom Cruise, where he's like comes out.
Sliding. Oh, he slides out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can see you like when everybody else gone from your house and you just like you're just going totally nuts on like. So, all right, but Nintendo won. This E3 was not.
It was not Xbox. Was not Sony's E3. It was Nintendo Switch's E3. It was Nintendo's E3.
It was Nintendo.
Well, the only thing that I'm actually happy. Another game I'm happy. A couple games I'm happy for on the Sony wise would be God of War.
God of War.
Monster Hunter World.
Oh, Joe! I didn't even know that was Capcom. I was like, oh my god.
Monster Hunter World is amazing. If you're a Monster Hunter fan like I am, which I have to thank my friends, they got me into it last year, and I loved it. I got to Hunter rank 79. But anyways, it's a great game. They're gonna have Monster Hunter World. It's gonna be open world. It's gonna be super boss. The gameplay looked amazing. And then we're gonna have.
Then you have Days Gone. Which is amazing. The open world and everything. Yes. You have Days Gone. I wasn't you know which game I'm actually excited for, which is actually a racing game too. I was not a fan of the first one. My friend Ruthie is. She's a big fan of the first one on Xbox. I wasn't. But the Crew 2. The Crew 2, because it reminds me of Spy Hunter. Because you have car, boat, jet, this, that, the fourth. Like, there's so much thing. And then on top of that, with the whole crew thing, then you have Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man's looking great.
Spider-Man just came up and just, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Blasted everybody. Everybody was just, like, across the wall for, like, 3 episodes. Like, you cannot move until I move this trap card. Okay? It was absolute. And then God of War, Assassin's Creed. I know you're not a big fan of Assassin's Creed, but after what I told you, if that happens,
yes.
Yo, we have our own theories here. And
we'll get it to another time.
No, we're talking about E3 now.
No, we're just gonna discuss the E3. We're not gonna have to give our theories yet. We'll do something separate for that.
Ooh, interesting.
But
okay, but you gotta admit the freaking Assassin's Creed Origin looks gorgeous. The fight styles is awesome. What do you call it?
Ubisoft.
Yeah, Ubisoft really did their homework. They really did their homework. They did an awesome job. Their demonstration was gorgeous. It's sad to say they actually did better than Square Enix, which Square Enix normally steals the show. And it was like, eh.
Oh, and I'm hyped. Super hyped for it. Don't care what anybody says. Dragon Ball Z Fighters. It is the Marvel vs. Capcom killer.
Do you know it's the
Period.
people who did? If you didn't know,
Guilty
you're gonna
Gear.
know. Yeah, they finished Guilty Gear. Then they go, well, let's see what we can do. Oh, let's do Dragon Ball Z, and that's what they're doing. And then the best part, you can actually transform.
And the thing is, we've been craving this game. We've been saying, like, Dragon Ball Z fans like myself and a lot of other people have been craving for this type of fighting game. Hey, granted, Budokai was great. Budokai Tenkaichi was decent. Budokai, the first Budokai was one of the best ones. Period, plain and simple. I don't care what anybody says. Budokai won.
Remember, I'm a little bit more old school. My favorite one was always going to be the one for the 2 and 3 for Super Nintendo, and then
God, starts with a T. I know what you're talking about.
And Dragon Ball Z Legends for PlayStation 1, which never came to America, which I swear to God, if it did, it would be awesome.
But yeah, Dragon Ball Z Fighters is going to be a great game. And most people are not happy about it, but I am. Destiny 2. I love Bungie. Destiny 2 looks good. I'm a Titan. I am happy at the fact that we get a shield. Hopefully I get to shield bash people in the face. You know. And I
just Captain America now?
Hey, we got a new subclass called Sentinel, and we get to shield bash people. Warlocks lose their self-res though, but they get a sword.
Ooh.
And the hunters get an arc staff that just ruins everybody's life in PvP, and we just cry.
Alright, I'll give it a chance this time around. I'll actually, because I want to give it a grading. I'm not going to bash it too much, but I will give it a chance this time. Since this is a Gundam show, you know we have to talk about
Gundams.
Gundam versus. This game is going to be cracking a cup.
Yes, it is. My problem, I have one issue with the game. My issue is there's no G Gundam characters.
Not yet.
There's no G Gundam characters. And the Iron Blooded selection sucks. You only got original Barbados and Trooper. Where's Ball? Where's Gujin? Full City Gujin.
Yeah, but they're going to be adding more. There's going to be DLC.
I say about Gujin Rebate. You know, but the thing is, there's people that know it. And it's like, at least give us the main ones, which would be Barbados, Gujin, it'd be Gujin Rebate. Give us the Ryusei Go, and at least give us give us the Trooper. And what was the other one? There was one more, but give us the Grimmergird. Dual swords. I could beat the shit with 2 dual swords, and they're gold. God.
Again, there's going to be DLC. The fact that it's going to be 3-on-3, like a sandbox, like Call of Duty,
like Dragon Ball Z Fighters 3-on-3.
Oh, dude, my thumbs are going to have blisters across from this way to this way. Like, I'm telling you, this is going to be absolutely insane. This game, I already pre-ordered it. I already fully paid it off. I have to get this one. I know a lot of people not a big fan of this title, but Marvel vs. Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is coming out. I'm a big fighter person. Please understand, I'm a big fighting.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite doesn't look great.
Doesn't look great.
It's Marvel vs. Capcom 3 updated.
Yes.
That's really what
it is.
But
with Marvel vs. Capcom 2 controllers. That's what they did. So, what they did, I guess they learned their mistake and they downgraded the idiot-proof controllers and they went back to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 controllers, but with Marvel vs. Capcom 3 people, and they added more people. I'm actually really excited for the collector's edition, which is the Infinity Stones, the 4 statues, the art book, the steel book, the exclusive characters. That was $250, people. That was a lot of money I had to drop on that. And I bought both of them. I bought 2 of them. So, I'm OD excited.
One special edition I bought was Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom. Was it Phantom?
Was that the one with the hand?
Yes, it was.
Okay. That was a nice kit, though. That was a nice collector's kit.
That was an amazing kit.
Yeah, that was a good one. I actually wanted the hand.
That and the Halo 3 collector's edition with the books, the helmet, and the little...
Wow, you got the helmet?
Yeah, it's sitting at home still.
Mother flower.
It's in a plexiglass case and it's never collected dust. I haven't even removed the cellophane from it.
Mother flower. That's you see. I have the 20.
When Halo 3 came out, I no joke, I didn't go to school for 6 months. I didn't leave my house for 6 months. All I did was poop, Play, sleep, poop, play, sleep.
Okay, so that's a little OD for my taste.
Well, listen, I was online.
You know what? Don't-
I was playing online. I didn't even play the story mode up until I got tired of beating people.
Dude, don't feel bad because that was my Soul Calibur 5. Okay, like for like 8 months was non-stop playing. I would actually go to sleep and leave the system on.
Oh, Halo? No, Halo, I never turned off mine.
Yeah,
There's was somebody that sent me a message that, hey, you want to play? All right, cool, let's go.
No, I would make a room, go to sleep, leave the room open. The best thing is that you would see dudes leaving girls like numbers on the chat pad thing. Hilarious. I actually called a couple of them just to piss them off. Like, yo, who you calling? Why are you calling my girl, son? What's up with that? Just to mess. Why would you put your number on the thing on a public chat pad?
Anyways,
Anywho, so we're gonna go down to tools today.
so we're gonna talk about customizing basic stuff. What you would need. So I'm gonna start off first. I bring my little granddaddy RX-78-2 Gundam. I did a little bit of damage onto him. If you don't know if you can see it, but
Hold on.
all right. So we're gonna be talking about these kits. This is a kit I did. This is one I did last year. I was bored. I was like, and I saw a couple people, doing kits, or they had nice, damaged kits, whatever. So I tried this is my first hand attempt at it. Not the best, but it did come out pretty decent. I used a rotary tool. We'll get into in that process. I used the rotary tool to do some of the marks, to do some of the indents, to do some of the scratches.
Okay.
I used different types of rotary pieces to do it. Now for the scuff marks and the stuff like that, what I did was I took a silver marker and a black marker. I pressed it down as hard as possible into a little bowl. Took a Q-tip and just went over where I needed to go over.
I thought you can use a Q-tip also. Like if you put the liquid on the Q-tip and just like smear it a little bit.
Yes, I did. Just smear it and then put it on there.
Okay.
And then
No, you put it onto the Q-tip.
Yeah.
No, I thought the way you described it was that you put it on.
No, so I have an even proportion. I use different Q-tips for different values.
Okay.
For like shades.
Okay.
So on this kit, the only thing that's not damaged because I didn't want to, because I hand painted it, was all the yellow, red, and blue parts.
I'm gonna actually try to test this thing. I see.
I hand painted all that, and then I hit it with a varnish.
Ah, that's why it looks shiny.
I hit it with a varnish, so it's like flat, yet it shines.
Okay.
Varnish is my favorite type of coat, clear coat to go over with stuff. And the varnish, if you're using acrylic paint, which is what I did, the varnish keeps it intact. If you use gloss, it's gonna drip it down. Okay. If you're gonna use, the best thing to do if you're using acrylics, I personally think flat or varnish. Pretty plain and simple. If you're going for the gloss, let it dry. But as soon as it's done drying, you hit it with the gloss. If you let it dry too long, it's gonna crack.
I've actually had that happen to me. That's actually why I gotta do that other kit again, because I didn't like the way that the color came out.
Yeah.
So now I gotta buy a whole nother kit. Again, that's what we were talking about last week when we were talking about kits. No, not last week. The Gundam kit, the Gundam XX. It's the difference between getting it right and buying a whole nother kit.
Yes.
And sometimes the kits are like $40, $50. So if you don't have the money like that, you can't be dropping it like that.
Well, this is a high grade that I want. I want something cheap, something simple. This was cost me like $10. I bought it. I think I bought this one at Midtown. I have another granddaddy, but it's a regular granddaddy. But whatever. But this one I paid $10 for. I said, let me go cheap. Let me try it. I did it. It came out pretty decent, I think.
I like this. This is the original one. This is the original.
Well, no,
box.
this is the Revival collection.
This is the oh yeah, I see. Revival.
This is the 35th anniversary Revival collection.
Actually, pretty detailed for.
This is a Revival collection. $10, can't go wrong. And this is my best attempt at doing some damaging and stuff. Now, so first tool that I use is the clippers. I bought these here at the shop. I bought it. It came with a kit with like a couple other things.
Which was the kit I showed them a couple of weeks ago.
So, but this is these are very good. These cut through the spurs like a knife through butter. So this is very good. You want these. If you don't have these, the next best step would be cuticle cutters, because those are sharp and they'll cut through amazingly too. But cuticle cutters are kind of expensive too. Yes. So this. Next, files. Files are my thing. I hate nub marks. I have a rounded file to get inside the nooks and crannies. I have a file that's flat on one side and rounded on the other.
And
for certain parts
too.
Yep. And then lastly, a regular file to get rid of those flat edges, the flat edge nub marks. So files. These three files alone cost me $30. These are Tamiya files. Next,
Your best
tweezers.
friend,
Tweezers. Now, I don't like stickers, so I don't use them for stickers. I use it to hold up pieces so I can sand it, or if I need to hit it with a brush or something, or with a liner marker. You know, I do it. Next, you need screwdrivers depending on the kit. This is a high grade, so you really wouldn't need it. But on master grades, you definitely need them. The kit I bought came with a flathead and a Phillips, so that's what you need. And then an X-Acto knife. I bought mine at Michael's for I think $10, but he sells them here. I'm not sure exactly what the price, but he has the ones that are made for these. But this is an X-Acto knife. I bought it for $10. Came with 2 other blades, replacement blades. So it's really good, and it's very heavy, so you can have a good grip on it, and it has like a nice little grip here. But X-Acto knife too. So when you cut it off the spur and there is a nub, what you could do is you cut the nub a little bit, then you sand it down so you don't have much excess to really work on, and you don't have to damage or mess up the part that you're working on.
And just a side note with the X-Acto knives, when it comes into little things like this, you can actually indent the lines and make them darker. So when you do your panel lining, it'll come out more, and it's going to shine more and make it darker.
Now, next, panel lining markers. Is all those like little crevices, those lines on the kit. These are your best friends. Next, next is the rotary tool. Rotary tool. I bought this for $20 at my local art store. It came with 60 pieces. I went and bought more pieces. So the piece. This is a right here's a knife sharpener, but I didn't use it to sharpen knives. I used it to make dents into my kit. And there's other things you can use. Now, if you buy the right one, like I did. I went to Home Depot and bought an extra rotary tool kit. So there's sanders, little sanders, different grits. It says it inside if you look inside. You got different grits. You got other sharpening stones. You got a little brush here to brush away stuff if you need to. Also, if you have a metal build kit, what I recommend if you want to turn certain parts gold, a brass brush. You brass it, you heat it up a little bit, and you hit it, and you get the gold.
Like brass monkey.
And then we have cutters to cut stuff. Also, we have polishing wheels.
That's your best friend right there. That's actually good money.
I have a hard polishing wheel, and I have a regular polishing wheel. Now, the softer the better.
That's not what she said.
I have this sharpening stone. It's to sharpen, knives, blades, whatever you want to use it for. And lastly, what it came with is 5 different small drill bits. So if you say you want to make like a gun hole, this is your best friend.
Yeah, the smaller the better, because like when it comes into small kits like this, you really don't need a big hole like this. You need like a tiny hole. What you can also do too is what I've done. I've actually put a needle over the stove and just poked it in a little bit. You don't have to stab it, just a little poke, and it gives it the effect of melting metal. And you get to like design around that.
Hold on, tweezers need to come in handy now. You can get it. This is the tiniest drill bit that it came with.
I can't comment on this. I gotta walk away.
This is a drill bit that I bought. It came with the kit. It came with the rotary tool. Excuse me. This came in handy for like little tiny holes. Also, you can use this to put in like little bolts if you want to. Add extra bolts. So yes, they do have them this size.
I couldn't keep my.
But these are the tools I used to work on this. I recommend if you really want to get into customizing and stuff, buy a rotary tool.
Okay.
You know, I bought a cheap one for $20, pretty good. Goes about 200 RPMs. If you get a Dremel, it's way better, but you're spending a lot more money. Dremels range between I think $90 to $200.
But I think this is. I've seen you use this one when you were doing the Exia.
Yes.
I saw you use this one. This is actually pretty good. It's powerful as hell for what it is.
Exactly.
So you guys, again, this is a hobby. Unless you're doing this for a lifestyle, don't go crazy yet. Work around it. Make sure you're, practicing. Get a smaller kit to do practicing on before you start working on bigger kits and things
And
like
that's
that.
what I did. I started with small, went my way up.
Well, that's what I did with the Christmas one too. Like I said, I want to screw around. I didn't care about it. That's why I just,
And also sandpaper is another good thing to get. The if you want for painting wise, you want to get 1,000 grit sandpaper. So when you hit it with the primer, it looks perfect. So,
Okay.
And I'm done with that. And now we're gonna pass it over to Jeremy and his Aile Strike.
Wait, hold on.
So this week, every week, we're supposed to talk about at least one Gundam kit that we've done and tell you the pros and cons. I actually worked on. I brought this one that I did on the Aile Strike Gundam. It's from Gundam Seed, for the original series, not Seed Destiny. I actually really like this kit because everything moves. When I tell you his wingspans move, like they move. You can actually go up like this. Like everything moves on this thing. You can even mess with like the thrusters.
Yeah.
Biggest problem I had with this kit was very sensitive. I actually broke his kneecap, but I'm really good with glue, so I had to go back in time and like just put a little dab and connect it. It's a beautiful kit, and I just want to say thank you to Cassandra, my coworker, for buying me this kit for my birthday. She had great taste. As I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful kit. I actually enjoyed building it. It was one of the most prettier kits that I have to say I've done so far. Very, very vibrant. The colors are very bright, and then the paint that I picked was all metallic. So
Nice.
it was just the shine just comes out with it. Again, people, I did freaking homework. So. It's actually 58 feet, and it weighs 85 tons.
So 3 stories?
Yeah, almost like
17.7
17.7
meters.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3 stories.
yeah,
3 stories.
yeah. That's how big. That's why when the wedding scene, spoiler alert, the wedding scene that happened, and he was like huge. It was like, what the fuck? But I always the reason why I'm trying to tell you the size and everything is because I want you to get an idea of, like, if you were to look at this bad boy right now, you'd be like,
Well, just to point it out there, there's a guy building trying to build a full-size unicorn Gundam in his yard in Japan.
I
Out of wood.
heard of him, dude.
Out of wood.
Him and his son do the Transformer too?
Yes. No, but he built a full-size unicorn out of wood.
Yes, and he did the same thing with Transformers.
It towers over his house.
Right.
So, and yeah, he's the talk of the neighborhood. But anyways, you go back to your kid.
But on a scale of 1 to 10, I give for detailing wise, like the actual the movement of all the pieces, I give this kit a 9.5. It would be great if you're a more professional, more upgraded person, but this kit will definitely be a fun thing for your collection. All right, that's the Gundam for today. All right. Well, this is the end of the show.
Yes,
This is
it
our
is.
final. This is where we give our final thoughts.
I have a pencil box, just so you know.
This is actually a good thing. Get it from CVS or something like that. It helps you out a lot. I would like to put aside the Gundam issue and give our last respects to the great Adam West. Thank you for being our Batman. for all these years, even he's still the best Batman, hands down.
Our mayor, Family Guy.
Ghost, the Gray Ghost, Batman's idol,
Yes.
and he was Catman too.
That's right. He's Catman and Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, believe me, I did my homework on him. He did so many things. He was actually supposed to be a James Bond.
Really?
Yeah, would have been interesting him as James Bond.
Hmm.
But again, Adam West, you know, we love you, we miss you. Respects to all his family, his kids, his grandkids, and all his fans out there. You know, I had a chance to meet him,
Really?
and I was $10 short to jump on the line in Comic Con. I had a chance to meet him 2 years ago. So, final thoughts right now.
Final thoughts. First, give me I would like, feedback on my little piece of crap here. That's number one. Number two, next week, we're gonna have another Lady of Gundam. I'm actually trying to get her to come, and we can talk. So you can talk to her a little bit, find out what she's about and why she's into it. If not, we will have I will have some sort of interview done for her.
I actually got another one myself too.
Yes. But the one I'm talking about, she's within the area. She knows us. She knows me personally. But yeah, she's a very cool person. We're trying to get more of the ladies of Gundam, or Gunpla, or model kit builders, whatever you want to call it. But that and yeah, that's really it, I think.
Well, not yet.
Okay.
Muhammad, come here.
Oh yes, our buddy, our camera guy.
Camera
He's
guy.
leaving to college to experience life for the first time. That's
This
him right
is
here.
a multi-diversial show,
Yes,
folks. We don't judge. We're not politically correct.
I'm never politically correct.
Oh, I've never been.
Who gives a damn?
Exactly.
I'm just an asshole.
But this is no. I have that theme song. So this is our buddy. I actually met him through my store. Ladies, he's single. Take him while you can.
But I'm not sure if he's ready to mingle.
Ooh.
I'm single too, by the way.
Well, technically, all three of us are single. Our last final thought, though. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Every Father's that's a Gunpla, and all that jazz.
Even if you're not.
Even
Happy
if you're
Father's
not.
Day.
Yeah. Well, I'm a father.
Happy Father.
Thanks.
Soon to be father.
No, my daughter's 6 years old.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you had a long.
I got a long way to go. That's my Pikachu, though. But I will teach her the ways of the Gundam. So, folks, again, say goodbye to our cameraman. We will miss him.
Bye, everyone.
And thank you for watching.
See you next week.
Bye.